Hi guys, and welcome to Freckle Finance. Today I'm going to do a video on how to handle a decrease in your income. So there are many different life events that can cause your income to decrease. You can have one parent stay at home, a parental leave, a sick leave. You can by choice choose to take a pay cut for a job you want to take. Many reasons that your income can decrease. Retiring could decrease your income. And I just want to go over how to handle the decrease in income, because sometimes it comes as a shock to people and sometimes it's not as easy for people to adjust to a decrease in income, even if it was planned. The very first and one of the most important thing that needs to be done is you need to figure out a budget with this new income. Now, if this is a planned decrease in income, you should actually figure out what this budget would look like before the income change happens and actually try to live off that budget. So prepare as much as you can if you do have the knowledge. If you don't, you're going to have to go over your budget. What things can you cut out? Treat this kind of, like, if it's really going to be a struggle for you to pay your bills, treat this like a hard time that will hopefully pass, but you do need to refigure out a new budget. If you are someone that's working towards financial independence, you may just end up decreasing your savings rate because you may already have pretty much cut out all non-necessities in your life and only have a few wants, and you definitely, if you can afford to, do not want to take out all your wants. You may have to consider moving to a cheaper place. This is a lot easier if you are a renter. However, if this is only a short-term decrease in income, it may not be necessary or may not even be advisable to sell your house to buy a cheaper house, because the cost of purchasing and selling a house can be quite significant. However, if this is something that you know is going to be more permanent or long-term, selling your house to buy a cheaper house or to go to renting may be the best option. This next thing is something that gets neglected a lot when people have a decrease in pay. You definitely don't want to be taking on any more debt, and you still want to work on paying off your debt. You also still want to work towards retirement, because these things cannot be neglected. A lot of times when people have a decrease in pay, they assume that their income is going to increase later. So I won't save for retirement right now. We'll worry about our debts later because our income will increase. That is not always the case, and you should not plan your finances for future income that is not guaranteed. You want to handle everything as if this could be permanent. So you still want to save for your retirement. You don't want to end up in a situation where you assumed things were going to happen and you have forced yourself into a corner where you are really struggling financially. So still pay your debts. Still try, if you are working on paying off your debts and you are hardcore doing that, still do that as much as possible. Still save towards your retirement, because you cannot predict your future income. As well, if you do have debts, see if you can get a reduction on your interest rates. This is something you can really do at any point, but it is more pertinent that you try to do this now while you have a tighter budget. This can always be done just by calling the finance company, especially if it's a credit card or other types of more open loans. It's much easier to negotiate down an interest rate. I am not suggesting that you go and get a new loan for a longer term to make it cheaper. You still want to pay off your loan quickly. You just want to try to save as much money on interest as you can so that you can handle that debt even at your lower income. As well, depending on the circumstances that led to your decrease in income, you might want to see if you qualify for any benefits. If you or your partner has been laid off, you want to see if you can get unemployment. If you have stopped working because of a disability, you want to see if there is any disability payments. If you have left your job because your child has a severe disability that needs you to be at home, you also want to check if you can get some benefits because of that as well. So definitely look into that. And one of the hardest parts about handling a decrease in pay is keeping your spirits up. If you don't keep your spirits up about the situation, this could end up ruining all the plans you made to keep your finances in order and in line during this time of decrease or this permanent decrease. Your spirits going down causes you to lose control in other areas of your life, including your finances. You don't want to start spending because you're depressed or anything like that. Definitely keep your spirits up. Keep in mind, the amount of money you make does not determine what type of person you are. Making more income doesn't make you a better person, and therefore making less income doesn't make you a worse person. So keep that in mind. I definitely hope that none of you are experiencing an unplanned decrease in income. If it's a planned decrease, then hopefully your quality of life has improved, and I hope that this video does help you for this transition. If you're not subscribed already, make sure that you do so. I do upload 2 videos a week, as well as you can like me on Facebook. I do have content on there that is not on my YouTube channel. And make sure that no matter what your financial situation is, you remember to have a great day. Bye.